So, how is your year going thus far? How is your year going for you? Now, we are closing out January, as you may know, right? And based on your success or lack thereof in January, how do you predict the remainder of the year will go for you and for your company? Are you happy with what you foresee, or are you a little afraid? Now, either way, we still have ample time to make this year your best year ever in business. We still have ample time to perfect your profit plan and make sure that your path to generating a profit and maximizing your cash flow and building the successful business of your dreams is absolutely possible and that it will happen. So, let's dive deep into a few strategies that I want you to implement so that this year becomes your best year ever. Now, before I dive into the strategies, allow me to introduce myself. I am Octavia, CEO of Say Yes to Profits. I am a CFO for women entrepreneurs and consultants who desire to gain financial clarity and control so that they operate from a place of financial power and say yes to profits. Right now, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram. No matter where you're joining us from, say hello. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will answer your questions at the end. Also, make sure that you share this episode and like this episode as well. And if you really, really like us, leave us a raving review, okay? Now, this episode is sponsored by the Say Yes to Profits Master Plan Live event. This event is a must attend full 2-day event for women entrepreneurs who are ready to stop stressing, struggling, and feeling like they're making money but have nothing to show for it. During this live financial breakthrough event, you will receive the strategies, systems, and solutions to get your finances in order, maximize cash flow and profit, and begin building the profitable, successful business of your dreams. Now, you want to secure your seat today to take advantage of our early bird special by going to masterplan.sayyesToProfits.com. You will also gain access to the new and improved Say Yes to Profits plan and exclusive live masterclasses when you secure your seat today. Okay. So go to masterplan.sayyesToProfits.com to secure your seat today. So welcome everyone who is joining us live from YouTube, from Instagram. Hello, from LinkedIn as well as Facebook. Now, for this episode, I want to provide you with a few things that I want you to consistently think about as you operate your business that will position you to achieve your business, profit, and financial goals. Okay. So first, I want to complete an exercise, and this exercise is going to help you. So I want you to close your eyes. Yes, close your eyes. And imagine that it is December 31st, 2023, and you are super excited. Okay? Imagine that. Feel that excitement. But not because it is the new year, right? You feel fantastic because you have surpassed your business, profit, and financial goals. I want you to visualize that into great details. All right. What does that look like for you? Let me know in the comments. What does that look like for you? Now, why am I having you do this? Well, I want you to do this visualization exercise because I want you to get crystal clear on what success looks like for you. And then I want to give you a couple of questions that will help you make sure that your path to that level of success is easier than you think. So I have a couple of questions for you. All right. So remember that picture and answer these questions. Number one, what would your annual, quarterly, and monthly revenue earnings need to be? Number two, how much of your revenue earnings would remain in your bank account by the end of the year? I said revenue earnings remaining in your bank account. So for example, what is the dollar amount and percentage of money remaining in your bank account at the end of the year, right? What does your bank balance need to be to make you smile when you log into your account? Period. The goal is to not only earn more money in business, but keep more money in business. Okay. So that's all for question number 2. Question number 3, what steps and strategies must you implement to make that level of success and accomplishments possible? What must you do? Nothing is going to happen if you don't take action. Number 4, who would you have to have on your team to accomplish that next level of success? Why am I asking you that? Because you should not want to do this alone. You will quickly reach burnout if you try to do this alone. If you try to build that $1 million business on your own, okay? Or you'll find yourself in a high paying but high stressed overworked job that's taking you away from your friends and from your family and from enjoying life because you always got to work. Who wants that? All right. Hello, hello, hello. Again, we're live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, as well as LinkedIn, going over how to achieve your business, profit, and financial goals for 2023. So we're going to move on to question number 5. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them and I'll answer them at the end. So question number 5, what service, product, or project would be your signature offer? Why am I asking you this? Because whatever your signature offer becomes, you will begin to be known in the marketplace for that. The benefit is that you will become an expert in that area, and then you can attract more clients to you because you'll get greater results for your clients because, again, you are an expert. All right. Number 6, at what price point would you need to offer your services to make achieving your revenue and profit goals possible? What would your gross profit margin for each service, product, or project need to be in order to make your revenue and profit goals possible? What would your out-of-pocket costs need to be? What is it going to cost you to provide those services and products to your clients? You need to know this because oftentimes women entrepreneurs and women consultants, they fail to price their services for profit, and then they wonder why they're not making enough money in their business or they're not generating a profit. A lot of times it's because, again, their services are not priced for profit. So all of that part was under question number 6. All right. So question number 7, what would it cost you to operate your business every month? So this is not your out-of-pocket cost I'm referring to here. I'm referring to your daily operating expenses. You need to know that number, because that's going to give you your break-even number. That's going to tell you what you should price your services for. That's going to tell you how many things to offer and to sell in order to make sure that you generate a profit. All right. Number 8, what salary amount would you need to receive to get out of bed when you don't feel like it as the CEO of the company? There are days we don't want to get up, but what does your business need to pay you to make you say, you know what, I'm going to do what I have to do, and not feel like you're sacrificing everything to make this business work? Because a lot of times CEOs are not receiving a salary, but you're sacrificing a lot to build your business. Entrepreneurship is not easy. So you want to reward yourself. And one of the ways to reward yourself as the business owner is to make sure you're receiving a great salary, because you should. You're the hardest working person in your company. All right. And number 9, what key metrics must you reach in order to make that level of success possible? So what are your benchmarks and milestones? And so when you reach them, you know that you've reached another level, another milestone that is getting you closer and closer to your overall goals. Okay. I want you to ask yourself those 9 questions. I'm having you ask yourself those 9 questions because you need to reverse engineer your success. That is key. And unfortunately, many entrepreneurs make the mistake of making decisions based on where they are and not where they're going. Many women entrepreneurs will often make the mistake of making emotional business decisions due to how successful their business is or is not. And this is the wrong way to make decisions in business. So I want to challenge you, okay? I want to challenge you to make decisions based on where you are going or where you desire to be at the end of the year. So, for example, I often tell my clients to ask themselves one key question before making decisions in business. This question is, what would the $1 million, insert your name, what would the $1 million you do in this situation when making this decision? What would the $1 million you do? How would the $1 million you show up during this time? Ask yourself that question, because when you ask yourself that, you must know that the $1 million you is fearless, strategic, strong, confident, and prepared. So how would that $1 million you handle a certain situation or show up for a particular decision or event or however? How would that $1 million person react or act, right? Because we want to be proactive here, okay? So the bottom line, when you reverse engineer your success, you are then equipped and empowered to create a profit plan and path that will position you to achieve that level of success faster. This exercise is so powerful. And honestly, you all, this and more is how we've helped our clients. Over 90% of our clients grow anywhere between 30% and 350 within 12 months. We deep dive into every question and every strategy from the Say Yes to Profits program framework. And then we create that plan that will help them achieve that next level of success faster. And then we hold them accountable every single week and month in their business so that they move the needle forward. Okay? Now, when you attend the Say Yes to Profits Master Plan live event, I will walk you through this process over the 2 days together so that you have the critical exercises and strategies tailored for your business. So by the time the event leaves, you're in a position to make big money moves for 2023. So that when this year ends, you're like, I did it. I'm excited. I'm happy with what I have achieved. Also, when you register for the Say Yes to Profits Master Plan, you're going to gain access to the new and improved Say Yes to Profits plan. And I'm doing exclusive master classes for those that have registered for the event. So before you even get to the event, you're going to get started so you can start implementing things right now today that will lead you closer and closer to make 2023 the best year ever in your business. It is time to start right now. And if you go ahead and secure your seat, you will receive a 50% discount with our early bird special that is ending very soon. So go to masterplan.sayyes2profits.com and go ahead and secure your seat. Now, if you have any questions or comments, definitely ask your questions or comments. Also, I have a part 2 to how to achieve your 2023 profit, business, and financial goals. So you want to join me back on Thursday for part 2, okay? Make sure that you join me back on Thursday for part 2. So, also, don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on so that you join me again. And definitely share and like this video. And if you haven't joined us in the Say Yes to Profits community, click the link in the description. If you're on Instagram, click the link in my bio and make sure that you're in the community as well, okay? So thank you all for joining me live. Come back on Thursday and secure your seat. to the master plan by going to masterplan.sayyesToProfits.com. This is Octavia. And until next time, say yes to profits, everyone.